Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. All right, you guys, it's grocery haul day and we got all the things. We didn't get all the things, but we got the things we got. Okay, so we have food in the freezer, food in the big freezer, food in the pantries, food in the garage. But there were some things that we needed to add to. So this is an add to grocery shop. It's not a get everything because I don't have stuff grocery shop, if that makes any sense. Very good. Okay. So I had originally planned to go to Food Lion, but there's a very bad storm out and I was close to Walmart. Food Lion didn't have anything special. They had corn for $4. They had cherries $1.99 a pound, but Walmart had corn $4 and cherries were $2.97 a pound. So I mean, I took a little bit of a hit on those that there, but for the most part, I got everything I needed. So let me share with you guys what I picked up. And then I'll share something else that I think is pretty neat and cool. I don't know how to link it or share it. I can try. But pretty cool. Okay, let me show you what I got. Alrighty, you guys. This is our first summer grocery haul of the season. My budget was $100. I overspent the budget. Now, before anybody come for me, there's a reason. I almost didn't overspend the budget, but I need to pick up something for Jackson. And because Jackson works, he can buy his own things. However, as a parent, I just did not want to tax him with that. That's all. So I only overspent by $15 and some change. Primarily, I bought this, which is a scale, food scale, because ours is not acting correctly. And we've had it for a long time. He mentioned needing one of these and he was going to buy it with his paycheck. He doesn't make a ton of money. So I did pick this up. So that was $10. And then I got some yogurt for him. If I wouldn't have gotten the 4 yogurts and this scale, I would have been right at $100. I'm going to call it a win is a win. I got child support today. So I did pick up those 4 yogurts and 1 scale for Jackson. These were $1.48. So that's $6. And $10, so $16 and some change. Look at me, I would have been under. Praise the Lord. Okay, so I did pick up some jars because I still have a canning project to finish. And I am just short of a few jars. Well, I don't have any more jars. But I picked up jars so I would have enough to finish that project. Sister put on her list paper towels, so I did get that. And toilet paper, that'll get us through a couple weeks. Applesauce. Now, here's what I don't I'll tell you about it after. Okay. Applesauce. Protein pasta. I got this for Jackson. I'm trying not to eat any pastas if I can possibly help it, but I will eat a protein pasta. Picked up the yogurt for Jack again, and then I got 3 things of the glory greens. I got turnips with diced turnips, mixed greens, and collard greens. We're going to have that tomorrow. Picked up these smoked turkey bits. This is a wing and 2 legs. They were $10. I really was looking for smoked neck bones. They only had 1 pack and it looked a little green around the gills, so I left it there. Picked this up. Sister also said we needed these pods, so I picked that up. I picked up some chicharrones for me. Strawberries because I'm short a little bit to finish up a canning recipe. Picked up these salted caramel lilies to do the dates with the peanut butter and dip them in lilies. Picked up these cherries. This sandwich spread is going to go with the tuna. Picked up another one of these sugar-free honey imitations. And y'all, they had these 0 sugar added yams. We'll see. 2 things of this American clear water because we have some strawberry syrup in the fridge and 1 pineapple. So the pineapple and the strawberries are going to finish out a second batch of the strawberry pineapple jam. So that's what I have as far as groceries. Now let me show you this thing I got from TikTok. All right, this is Meal Planning Made Easy. It's a 1-pot series. Now this is from the Passionate Penny Pincher. I'm not sure if y'all know her. But I've seen her, I think she has a YouTube channel, but this was on TikTok Shop. And I thought it was very neat. I did a video on TikTok for this, but let me show you why I think it's very neat. And this may not be your jam, But this is meal planning made easy. I'm not sponsored at all. I'm just sharing this. I got it free from the TikTok shop. I'll see if I can put a link down there. I'm not real sure how to do it, but I'll try. And if you do order it from TikTok shop from my link, I will get something from that sale. But I'm not sponsored by this particular individual. So what I think is so neat about this is your table of contents. So these are all the meals that are for each week, and this is broken down into 12 weeks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Behind each week, you're going to get a recipe card for everything that is for that particular week. But she also has, let's go back through. So this is week 1 through 6. And then this is 7 through 12. So I'm going to pull out week. Let me see which one is the easiest to pull out. I don't know. Okay, so I pulled out week 1. Here are your meals that are on in this week. And then at the end, she has a prayer. Lord Jesus, be our guest our morning joy and evening rest. And with our daily bread, impart your love and peace to every heart, which I think is absolutely amazing. On the back, she has a notes, and this works like a dry erase. It's very good quality, but it works like a dry erase, so you can make any notes about this week you want on the back of that. In addition to that, she has a grocery list. If you don't know how to do your groceries, or you're not sure on how to do groceries, here is a way that you can not have to do any of the planning. She tells you all the things that you're going to need as far as groceries for that week. And then here is the rest of your grocery list. Now, some of you already have these items in your home, and you may not necessarily have to use her specific grocery list. You can, substitute around. Then she tells you prep time, how much time it's going to take you to cook, how much it's going to serve, and then how many calories per serving. That's amazing. With the addition of the picture that you're going to get. And then on the back, all of the ingredients for this meal and your directions for prep and cook. And so every single time she gives you all of that information, it's on the back of these cards. So I just thought that was neat. Dan noodle bowls, if you want to try stuff you've never tried before, if you want to give this as a gift for somebody that you know who may not necessarily be the most stellar cook, I think this would be very neat. And then there is a dessert, ooey gooey cake. All right, so I think I'm having a hot flash, y'all. I think that this is really neat, and who I would probably give this to, this would be like, a young couple that's just getting married that doesn't necessarily know how to cook, or somebody in your community who doesn't know how to cook but always bring in, they always have to stop at the grocery store because they just aren't good in the kitchen. Because these are very durable. Like, it's made out of really thick material. And I love that for us. So really, really thick material. At the very back of the 12 weeks, she has some additional blank notes cards. And each thing is broken down by the week. So you can put a check mark by the things you like. You can, in the dry erase, if you wanted to, make some additional notes on the back of these cards. But I just thought it was really, really neat. I am a cook. I know how to do certain things, but some of these are things I would never have decided to cook. Tex-Mex pizza, not a thing that I would cook, but it's always good to have an additional pizza recipe because Jackson loves pizza. These Dan noodle bowls, I could use the Carb Smart noodles and just whatever else she has on here. Butter chicken, I've never had that before, although I've seen people do that butter chicken. Steak salad, I love a good salad, right? So again, these just can give you some ideas. Again, I got this off of TikTok shop, And I will do my very best to link it if I can. Just remember that will be an affiliate link, but I am not sponsored by the Passionate Penny Pincher. She is on TikTok and her product was available. And so I did my video that I needed to do for that. It is now sitting in my showcase. And if anybody does purchase it, then I will make something from that. Other than that, I won't. But I thought it was neat. So anywho, there it is. Alrighty, you guys. Tomorrow we're doing jam, and I will probably bring you guys along for that. So this video may go up a little bit later than normal, but I'm going to bring you guys along because I don't think I'm lying already. Lord have mercy. Okay. I was going to say, I don't think I have anywhere to go. Not true. Jackson has internship in the morning, so I will be driving to internship. That is okay. That is my kid, and this is his moment, and he's going to have the moments, and I'm going to be there to help him with these moments, and all will be well. So I will be back when I am next cooking something or doing the jam. I'm probably just going to do the jam. That'll be good enough because it's a pineapple strawberry jam and it's delicious, and you're going to love it. And I made a batch yesterday, and I have a battle scar. That stuff popped out of that pot, and it got me. It got me on my hand as well, but that was the worst of it. I mean, it just landed on my arm, and I had to immediately, like, I moved quickly to get it off, but it did sting for quite a long while. And I have a few places on my hand. I use this shallower pan because that doesn't stick as bad. The taller pan sticks a little bit worse. So my Dutch oven is non-stick. My tall pan is stainless steel, and that tends to stick a little bit. And I was trying not to have any sticks and scorches, but I did pay for it. Battle scar, it's all good. So join me tomorrow for the jam. You'll enjoy it. All right, y'all. So before I end this vlog, what I said I was going to do is bring you guys along for the jam. So I am cutting up strawberries right now. This is a quick and easy jam, and I only am doing this because I had some extra left of the first batch that I did not use. And what's actually going to be very good is I'm going to a pastor's conference. I belong to an organization called the Rock Global, and based out of San Antonio, Texas. And I have a pastor's conference that I'm going to. The majority of those pastors that I'm in that consortium, network. It's just a network of pastors all across the country, just working together, trying to help each other be the best servants of God that we can. And so I will see some of them. And so I went and picked up some tiny little jam jars, and I will take these with me when I go to the pastor's conference. I'm going to pack them in my suitcase, so I'll check it. But I think they're small enough, if I don't check it, that they will still go through TSA. But I'm going to check my bag. I'm going to wrap them up very well and just check the bag through TSA, and I think it's going to all work out just fine. So what I wanted to do is just get this done very quickly. It's 12:50, and I got to get Jackson from work at 3. And again, it's that 45-minute drive. So I'm just getting this done as quickly as I can. In the next vlog, you're going to see me cook dinner. We're going to have a Sunday night dinner during the week because I just need good food right now. I was gone for so many days prior, and I didn't have really good food. Even though we ate out a couple times, it just wasn't what I would consider good food. And so I need good food. So I'm going to wash these up, and then I'm going to get that pineapple done. And then this will be a very quick turnaround for jam. So if you're new to jamming or canning, start with jam. Jam is easy. It can go very quickly. So I got a ton of strawberries. I'm going to wash them, put them in the food processor so that they mash down quicker, macerate quicker. I don't want to have to take time to do that on the stove because I don't have time for that today. And y'all, let me just say, minnow belly is a thing. It's a thing. Oh, it's a thing. Praying for it. Okay, let me get this done, get the pineapples done, and we'll be back. Alrighty, you guys. So the jam is jamming. I got 12 of those small ones. And that was all that was left. Not enough to fill another jar, and we didn't have a small one anyway. I'm going to take the last of this little bit of fruit, throw it in the freezer, and we'll have that to make a fruit compote or something like that. But there it is. That's jamming. I forgot I was making barbecue sauce. So I'm actually going to get the rest of these tomatoes to do barbecue sauce versus doing the salsa. Sister doesn't like salsa, but I need to use these tomatoes. So anywho, there it is, you guys. I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you liked the video, don't forget to share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.